Chapter 7. Thank you for telling me. Felix didn't plan the conversations with Franca. They happened because some things refuse to stay buried once they've been named. But then, Franca's words followed him for days. You don't need to become louder. You need to become braver. So when Bucky called him that evening, he didn't deflect. Are you free? She asked. Just for a walk. I need air. Yeah, he said. I'm free. They met at the old park, the one that had survived renovations and time, stubbornly unchanged. The swings still creaked. The benches still remembered them. Bucky arrived wrapped in a light jacket, hair pulled back loosely. She looked settled. That was the hardest part. They walked side by side for a while, not touching, not distant either. How are you? She asked. I'm okay, Felix said. Then corrected himself. I'm learning. She smiled. That sounds like the you I know. They sat on a bench beneath a tree that had outlived most of their conversations. Bucky exhaled slowly. Steve and I are moving, she said. Another city. Felix nodded. I figured. She glanced at him. You're taking this well. I must have practiced, he replied. She laughed softly, then grew serious. Felix, can I ask you something? Yes. Were you ever? She stopped. Never mind. No, he said gently. Please go on. She stared at the ground. Were you ever afraid of losing me? She asked. The honesty of the question cracked something open that Felix had carefully bottled all this while. Felix didn't rush this time. Yes, he said. Every day. Bucky looked up, surprised. She asked quietly. Then why did it always feel like I was the only one fighting to hold us together? Like I was standing alone? Felix swallowed, the weight of his own mistakes pressing down on him. Because I mistook fear for wisdom, he said. I thought silence meant control. I thought if I didn't say it wrong, I wouldn't lose you. I believed that if I held back, I could keep you safe. Her voice trembled. So what did you lose instead? He met her eyes. You. The word fell between them. Not heavy. Not sharp. Just true. Bucky looked away, blinking fast. There were moments, she said slowly, when I thought I imagined things. Like, maybe I wanted more, because I was lonely. You weren't imagining it, Felix said. I just never found the words to say it. She laughed softly through the ache. You know, she said, I asked you so many questions because I was hoping you'd stop me and say something different, something real. I know, he replied. I see that now. Why didn't you? She asked. Just once? Felix took a breath he had been holding for years. Because loving you felt like holding something fragile, he said. And I was afraid my hands would ruin it. Bucky nodded slowly. I wish you had trusted me enough to let me decide that. Felix wished he did too. They sat in silence, the kind that didn't need protection anymore. I loved you, Felix said at last. I still do. Not in a way that asks for anything, just in a way that needed to be said. Bucky closed her eyes briefly. Thank you, she whispered, for telling me. She stood. Felix stood too. They faced each other, no unfinished sentences left between them now. I'm glad you're learning to speak, she said. I just wish I hadn't been the lesson. So do I, he replied. She hugged him then. Not tightly. Not loosely. Just, finally. When she walked away, Felix didn't follow. For the first time, silence didn't feel like loss. It felt like release. If you are